maybe one day I'll be able to eat them without eating the whole bag. But today is not that day. But one day, as I continue to push forward, I pray that food becomes a normal part of my life and that I can live my life outside of being obsessed with food.
Me too. Me too. Hey,
So I do want to show.
Look, I was just gonna say.
You see, I still have. It's been a week.
It's still kind of full.
It's still, and I shared some. I had people come over and they took a couple handfuls.
That's right.
And
good job.
Yeah,
I started to say earlier, you're just projecting on other people now. That's why you didn't make the Valentine's, because you said I ain't gonna be doing that, and then you came right on back with Shamrock.
Well,
baskets.
because no, those
I
did have some candy in it. They did have some candy in it, but it was mostly new socks and underwear.
Okay. I like to get that for Christmas, not for St. Patrick's.
Well, Layla asked for new socks and underwear and lotion for her birthday, and I was like, "Oh, poor struggling college student."
So you got to ask for that for your birthday.
So I got, for the lotion, I got her a whole little gift set so I can make that an actual present. But I'm like, I can't give her socks and underwear for her birthday, so I'll just give it to her for St. Patrick's Day and make a little cute bag. And then I was like, well, if I make her a bag, then I got to make the boys a bag if it's St. Patrick's Day. Not her birthday. So I made them, So it did have some gold coin chocolates in it, but for the most part, it was some other stuff.
I love the family ties. Yeah. I don't know what time it is. Oh, hell, we ain't even been on here for about 40 minutes.
What were some of your other questions?
Oh, I did have some more stuff to talk about on tonight. Let's see.
Oh, well, we could talk about what you were just saying, though, about the food noise.
Yes, let's dig a little deeper into that.
So last week, I told you that I was asking for an increase on my medication, and he, instead of going to a 7.5, he doubled it up to a 10, right? So I barely have any appetite at all, and it's really bad. I mean, when I say the food noise is just a whisper, it like at the time, like, oh yeah, you need to eat to stay alive.
Lord have mercy, Bree. What you like, said?
For real, it's like, I at some points I try to force myself to eat, and it's like, how like when you're sick and you try to eat and it's like like you're chewing sandpaper. Sometimes that's what it is like, and it's because it's like I don't, or I'm trying to think of what I want to eat. And I mean, Milk, you don't know this, but you know how like you're pregnant and you think you want something, and then you like go to eat it and you're like, this is not at all what I want. It's like that. I don't know. I'm having difficulty in this point. I'm having difficulty eating. And I know I need to be eating more protein. I'm having an issue with getting enough protein into my diet. So,
can you drink it?
I really don't like drinking I really don't like it.
Okay.
If it's something that's like not like you can't taste it, I can mix, but I don't like flavored water.
You might be able to put in your fruit smoothie when you start that back.
Yeah.
So like a little protein powder.
That's what I gotta get. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta figure out something as far as
some options. There's some flavorless
eating
stuff
thing, because and what I've been saying all along is that I really need to meal prep, because having something ready to go, whether I want it or not, this is what it is,
Yeah.
Then maybe I could at least just get a few bites down, which is really all I need to be full. It's terrible. I don't know.
Yeah. I will tell you that when I made the lasagna, that is what I ate all week. And it was kind of nice not having to make nothing after I made that. But it did get old by Friday. For
sure. And so, for me, it's like the side effects of this part, like feeling nauseous because I forgot to eat.
Yeah.
And I will definitely do that. Like, I'll be through my workday and be like, oh man, it's 4:00. Because like that's a terrible side effect, but then I'm also trying to be like, I'm only essentially 25 pounds away from where I need to be to start having the conversations about getting my breast reduction. So is it worth it? Yes. Do I feel nauseous sometimes because I went too long without eating? Yes, but hey.
Yeah. Well, and
At least I know that like my body is like won't let me
working.
be too like, you know what I mean? It won't let me do the anorexia thing. Like it's like, no, you gotta put something in there. But company like Factor Good for meal prep. Yeah, see, the only problem is I have to look at these things
I saw them. I've thought about it.
Well, because I'm not just doing for myself, it's for me and the kid. Although it does make it easier now because it's only two of us compared to when all the kids were here.
Yo, I think that I want to get into some meal prepping too, just so that I can be more strategic about what I'm doing. Because I think I shared this previously, how I am buying all the right things, but how I'm letting some of that stuff go to waste, and I'm throwing it away, and then I'm buying it again.
Groceries is too expensive these days.
So, I do want to go a little bit further with my plan, because right now my plan consists of not buying things that would be more than 2 grams of fat per serving, and then figuring out what to make with those things or consuming those things. But that hasn't included consistent breakfast with like some Greek yogurt and some fresh fruit. That has not included consistent lunch with something light or some fruit, potentially that smoothie or shake. And then dinner, that's probably the most consistent thing, because I'm going to make something with some ground turkey or ground chicken, and we're going to have some protein and we're going to have some meat. So, but I need to get better, being more intentional throughout the day. And I think it goes back to like seeing that long-term change and that long-term success, because right now I'm still being led by when I feel hungry, and we've already had the conversation about feelings. And so, because if you really get into it, there's a million reasons why you feel hungry, including being thirsty. Right, or stress, you know what I mean? So we can't always trust, like coming to understanding that we can't always trust even when we feel hungry, even though some of us are having a hard time eating altogether. But I think that if I get into a more habitual thing where it's just, like I said, second nature, we get up, we make the smoothie, we do this, we do that, then it just becomes a way of life.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm hoping to achieve, is just, a new way of life.
Yeah.
So I have potentially hired someone to come help me organize my house, right?
Okay.
Because it's creating a mental block where I can't, and there's just several things, and it's not even like I have things that need to be taken places. So for really, they're like helping me clear the stuff. I have a bunch of stuff that is like needs to go to donation. I have equipment that needs to be returned to Xfinity. I have like so much stuff that needs to go to donation. It's like really bad. And so I have someone coming to pick up all of this stuff on Wednesday.